It's your boy Superman 2000. I'm exhausted, man. I just finished cutting the grass. Happy Easter, everyone. This weekend was just a complete relaxed weekend, so I didn't do any videos. However, I always get my fight picking picks in like ahead of time, so I'm pretty excited to announce that. Yeah, I'm number 57 in entire UFC fight pick'em league. I went from being ranked 2,000 to being ranked 13,000 to being ranked 57,000, and then back now, jumping ahead to number 57. I'm coming for that number one spot. Try Fight Family. We're coming for the number one spot. Now, of course, I didn't do it all by myself. Did it with the support of my subscribers and people who made comments about fights, other guys who gave them feedback when I did my pick and picks, and then that was the reason why I was able to catapult myself forward. Now, if you get a chance, join the Slam X 1976 fight pick and fight club, fight league, I should say, and that would be exciting if you get a chance to join it, guys. Incidentally, I'm number one in that one too. So I was 13, then 14, like almost every week for every event. And then now I'm number one. My goal is to keep that number one spot. So it's one of those moments where it's like, oh yeah, I'm the man. So I'm feeling good about that. Now, regular talk. Demetrious Johnson said some stuff. Said, come on, guys, I'm the number one champion. I'm not out here crashing cars. I'm not doing cocaine. I want to explain something to you guys. He wasn't calling anybody out last night, and he wasn't bad mouthing anybody last night. Basically, he was simply saying, hey, listen, you guys, you fans don't want to pay money on a pay per view to see me fight, but I'm one of the best champions. See, like he whenever he's the headliner for a pay per view, people always it's always the undercard that carry the sales. For some reason, that division that he is in, the UFC has not been promoting properly. They have been pushing that division or getting behind that division. Even once when he was a main event, people rolled out after the undercard fights were done. People were leaving at the main event. So what the UFC did now, they're like, well, if we know people not gonna spend money on the pay per view, let's put him on the sucker card. Now I called the Fox FS1 the sucker card simply because the UFC made a deal with Fox to give them content, and the content that they give them is content that fans would not spend money on pay per view for, but they'll be willing to watch. Hence, Demetrious Johnson, people wouldn't spend money on a pay per view with him headlining it, but they'd be willing to watch him for free on Fox. So when he turned, so after that fight, he was like, "Guys, look at this. I'm one of the best champions here. I do it just as good as Silver, so good as GSP. Come on, where's my props?" So I could feel his frustration, but because UFC has not been getting behind that division enough, he's probably gonna be headlining a lot of Fox cards, or he's probably gonna be the undercard to a lot of bigger names, and that's just the way it is. So I guess yesterday he was pulling that what's it called? I guess just left a lot of frustration after that fight because he's really good, but people not paying money to see him get out there and make it do what it do. So I mean, I get that part. And fans might not fully understand, so they might be turned off because they might be saying, "Okay, dude, you're not being modest, such and such and such. Now you're being a jerk. Now you're bragging on yourself." But he's just frustrated because they put him on the sucker card and they made him headline on the Fox card. And you gotta understand that there's no pay per view money. There's no pay per view points or trickle down revenue from that. That's just, hey, you fought on the Fox card, you get some money. The UFC get their cuts. I don't I know of that. in reviewing the contracts and seeing the revenue sharing, I don't think there's any money apart from the win money, maybe the Reebok money, and that's it. So that's where the angst of his frustration was coming from. That fans are not willing to spend money on a pay per view with him. All right, guys, it's my 2 cents from the fight chair. I'm just like, if I sound like I'm done, it's because I'm exhausted from cutting the grass. Big day today. I'm just tired, man. Just tired. But that's my 2 cents from the fight chair. Peace out. And I'm number one in the Slimex 1976 Fight League. The man, baby. Peace out. I'm 57 overall in the UFC. You gotta give me some props for that. We worked hard for it, guys. And thanks to my subscribers and thanks to you guys' feedback, we get this far. We're gonna take that number one spot and we're gonna hold it down. Peace out.